Tinubu is playing Fubara and Wike. Analyst warns that Wike will end up disgracing Tinubu. A renowned security expert and political affairs analyst, Chief Lekon Jackson Ojo, has issued a chilling warning to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu regarding his handling of the Rivers State crisis, predicting that the FCC Minister Nyesom Wike will eventually disgrace him. Speaking on the lingering feud between Wike and Governor Siminalayi Fubara, Jackson Ojo alleged that the President Tinubu is currently playing a game by encouraging both sides to fight, hoping to weaken them politically so he can control the state votes in 2027. However, the analyst warned that this strategy is dangerous because the President is dealing with a character like Wike, whom he described as politically unstable when his interests are threatened. Tinubu thinks he is smart by playing Fubara and Wike against each other, Jackson Ojo stated. But he forgets who Wike is. Wike fought Jonathan, he fought Atiku, Wike fought the PDP. He has no permanent loyalty to anyone. The moment Wike feels Tinubu is no longer useful to him, he will disgrace the president. Jackson Ojo argued that by allowing the crisis to fester, Tinubu is creating a monster that will consume his administration peace, and it's the truth. Wike has no regard for anybody. If anything happens between him and Tinubu today, he's really going to disgrace the president. Like all their secrets, he's going to expose it. It noted that Wike's history shows a pattern of turning against his benefactors or superiors whenever he feels slighted. Look at the history now. The expert noted Wike does not respect office or age. Exactly, he does not respect your age when he is angry. Tinubu should ask without delay and others. If the president continues to empower Wike to destabilize Rivers, he should be ready for the day Wike will turn the same energy against Aso Rock. And it's true, the analyst advised the president to call the FCC minister to order before the Rivers war spiraled into a national security threat that could derail the 2027 agenda. It's true, really. And Alana says Wike is not a politician where Tinubu preferred dealing with Fubara, the executive director of Rivers State. Wike is a scammer, okay. Amos says, Mr. Writer, I disagree with you totally. Okay, now it's okay to disagree. Bat knows politics, and you think Wike does not know politics than Wike. And if Wike thinks otherwise, it will enter trouble. Quote me. By the way, Bat knows how to handle issues like this. Okay, now, we hear you. Donald Tuzun the BC says, let me tell you, if Wike did not take his time, we will not know how 2027 election goes. He will end up in prison before 2027. His pride and selfish interest and ambition is going to put him in prison. I really hope that they even arrest him and send him away somewhere. Harrison Wariboko says, please note that Rivers State is no longer PDP state. As you know before, the offices, state and local government all fly APC flag now. Issa Edele says, surely Wike will be a disgrace from office at last, Fubara the elected governor, okay? Eileen Kati says, Wike is the dumbest fool. You forfeited your presidency ambition for useless sake. And it's because you are not smart. You are after Nigeria's wealth and economy. Exactly. Wike is all about the money. It's all about the money. Most of you forgot that minister appointment is called for, not elected. So Wike might be dissolved from his minister appointment once Tinubu is elected in 2027. Another person might serve as minister of FCT. I think Wike should learn from mistake he already made. That one. Gragano go allow him learn from anything. Okike says Wike's powder on Bat is limited because he does not have the kind of stronghold he has on PDP in APC. So he will try but not go too far. In APC, Wike's hand is closed by. He will regret destroying PDP soon. Meta says Governor Makende's machinery, Wike has already delivered Rivers State for Tinubu. So, Mr. Man, we have had a lot of your time. Carry your analysis, go on side. He has already won. How did he already win? They hear this, man. God Confidence says, Rivers State is a PDP state. You bloggers should stop talking nonsense. It's no longer a PDP state, obviously. Your governor has diverted to APC. Most of the local government areas, they are all APC members. So what are you saying? If you can nominate anybody in Rivers State for governor, every other person is an opposition. Minoka says, story, sing for 2 terms as OTR did. Which dictates is that Wike fighting for relevance. There is no plot of land in Ikere for sale again. As in, you don't even sell everything. There's no land for sale again. Favor Chena says, download and listen. Okay. Sunday Ogene says, let them be playing themselves. My prayer, let them all lose eventually. And Nigeria wins. They are the enemies of Nigeria. True. Ofikoyati says, you cannot sow division and expect to reap geometric votes in River State. Seed time and harvest will never cease. Whatever a man sows, that he will reap in a multiple form. The principles of God cannot lie. Exactly. Atom Zalalibo says, please don't mention betray here or find out the history of Wike before calling Fubara a betrayer. God in FM says, which agreement is Wike talking about? Could Wike ever agree to abandon second term in the state like Rivers? And the way he's telling Fubara to abandon, he would never do it. Wike's problem is greed, exactly, his money. It's greediness that want to buy him. He thought he could use Fubara to siphon Rivers resources, which he knows is enormous. His problem is money, nothing else. He's not the position. He's in those positions because he knows that he will have power to be able to reach all those money. But his major problem is greediness, money. He wants to be everywhere. Omochove said EFCC will hunt him down to death. He better go home silently because he knew he stepped on toes. But in Abuja, an at home state, though he can sleep to Cameroon to enjoy his political money, or else he will join his arrogant friend like Malami. Okay, Samuel says, leave them. They don't know that all the guys is a trickster, wiser than all of them. Why do you think he's a god of rivers? Who made him god of rivers? You hear this me. You hear talk. Mate Agiga says, and himself, because no right thinking coalition will accept Wike and his trouble, as in, even APC will not take him into their party. You want to bring trouble inside your party by yourself. Kaide says, the president needs to be careful. That was how he mismanaged Russian politics, APC. Between Agbeshala and Noitola, he should not play games and play himself. If there's a bell ringing, that there's an agreement, and as Bat was at the center of that agreement, so why can't he step in and settle these guys genuinely? Now him head the Pitasha. Alex Sanford says, nice advice. If only Bat to acknowledge your submission, else Wike will cost much that will lead to forceful eviction like Venezuela. What did you say? That will lead to forceful. Asalada just says, in contract, Tinubu is paying him for destroying PDP. I guess so. Said Abubakar says, Wike will not hesitate to derail this OPC government if he is humiliated. Sega Hamed says, Tinubu has not shown the moral fiber for vast discipline and may not be able to outrightly call Wike to others. He works from behind the scenes. Okay, we'll be working from behind the scenes. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.